Welcome to City Roundup, brought to you by the City of Pensacola, with your host, Saida Rosa. City Roundup is your one-stop shop for everything having to do with the City of Pensacola. And now, Saida.
Good morning. I'm Saida Rosa with the City of Pensacola, and thanks for joining us on this Friday morning. We hope you enjoyed the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. Pensacola Mayor Grover Robinson celebrated the day by walking in the parade and handing out beads. This past Monday was the 32nd anniversary of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. parade in downtown Pensacola. For more of what our mayor is working on, follow him on social media. You get a behind-the-scenes look, his thoughts on important issues, and much more. He's on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Just search Pensacola Mayor. Have you heard of The Upside? The Upside is a video series posted on YouTube every Monday. We provide updates on projects, promotions, and events. Our hosts, Vernon Stewart and Tanya Vaden, rotate locations each week. This week, we're in the Belmont-DeVilliers neighborhood.
Welcome to The Upside, brought to you by the City of Pensacola, with your hosts, Vernon Stewart and Tanya Vaden. Also, special reporter Allie Norton. The Upside is here to bring you news, views, and activities from right here in Pensacola. And now The Upside with Vernon and Tanya.
Welcome back to another episode of The Upside. I'm your host, Vernon Stewart.
And I'm Tanya Vaden. And today we're at the intersection of Belmont and DeVilliers Street because this block recently became a historic marker.
On Friday, January the 18th, Belmont-DeVilliers Street was added to the Mississippi Blues Trail. The Mississippi Blues Commission honored the legacy of blues in Pensacola with a marker unveiling. The director of the commission dedicated the marker. Our mayor, Grover Robinson, was one of the guest speakers. It was a very cool event, and we encourage you to come and check this out for yourself.
Bruce Beach has some new landscaping thanks to the volunteer group Keep Pensacola Beautiful. They launched an initiative, 40 Trees for 40 years, and Bruce Beach was one of the locations to receive trees. Councilwoman Ann Hill and her family adopted 3 trees and helped plant the trees during the event on January the 13th. Keep Pensacola Beautiful teamed up with 3 sponsors to host planting events in Pensacola as well as Escambia County. The reason? Because trees add value by reducing stormwater runoff, improve air quality, and increase property values.
We just celebrated a very special anniversary. The Pensacola Lighthouse and Museum turned 160 years old this month. The lighthouse is located on board NAS Pensacola. Our mayor, Grover Robinson, climbed the 177 steps to get to the top on January the 11th. He was also a special guest speaker for the ribbon cutting event. If you'd like to visit the lighthouse, admission is $7 for adults and $4 for children under 12, as well as seniors and military.
Grab your workout gear and head to one of our fitness courts because you have a shot at winning some cold hard cash. The National Fitness Campaign is putting on a fitness court app contest from January 21st to the 27th. Participants have a chance at winning $1,000 in cash. All you have to do is download the Fitness Court app, go to your nearest fitness court, take the 3-minute challenge while a friend shoots it, and submit the video to the leaderboard.
We have 3 fitness courts in the city thanks to the hard work of the Parks and Recreation Department and the 2018 Leadership Pensacola class. You can find one at Legion Field, Bayview Park, and Community Maritime Park. Good luck.
Do you have stuff to sell? Sign up to be a vendor in our indoor community yard sale. You can rent any number of tables to see your valuables at a flea market style yard sale at the Vickrey Resource Center. But you need to hurry because the deadline to submit an application is January 25th. The actual event is on February 2nd from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can submit an application in person at the Vickrey Resource Center or by calling 850-912-4056. Before we go, free yoga classes are coming to Community Maritime Park starting next month. Beginning February 3rd, free yoga classes will be held every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. The classes are open to all ages and levels of experience. We will have certified yoga instructors from Breathe Yoga and Wellness Center to provide instruction. You will need to bring your own yoga mat and other accessories you would like to have.
That is all we have for you in this episode of The Upside. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.
This has been The Upside, brought to you by the City of Pensacola. Join us right here again next week for more of The Upside.
Every week, we also highlight a city employee in our series, City Spotlight. City Spotlights are meant to give citizens an inside look of their tax dollars at work. This week, we're introducing you to Judy Tucker, a part-time receptionist at the Bayview Senior Center. Take a look.
Ready? 1, 2, ready, go.
Fridays are so much fun. After my husband passed away, and I wanted something to do, and this was an opportunity, and I love it. It has totally changed my life. I was just sitting in the house doing nothing, you know, and now I'm out here with all these wonderful people. Hi, I'm Judy Tucker. I'm a part-time receptionist at Bayview Senior Center, and we're now at Brownsville Community Center. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. We have Friday pickers, and we come in and we just try to make the seniors feel at home and happy. I just feel like there's so much love when you walk in here. The seniors are so happy to be here, and we're so happy to have them here.
We were out on a date in my daddy's car.
We usually have 25 to 30, and we started out maybe with like 3 or 4. So it's just grown so much, everybody loves it. I think it is the companionship that they feel comfortable, they can sing along, they can request a song, they can do whatever. I think it's just the fact that it's so comfortable. It's kind of, as one person told me, it's like coming home. So, and that's fun for them.
For more episodes of the Upside and City Spotlight, visit our YouTube channel. And now we turn to our green tip of the week. If you would like to save natural resources, protect the environment, and save money, ditch those single-use items. Instead, buy reusable items. Skip the plastic forks and styrofoam cups. Instead, bring silverware and mugs to work. The little things really add up. City Roundup will be back right after this.
Natural gas homes are in demand. Here's what home builders have to say.
One of the major roles of us using the tankless water heaters and gas cooktops is because of trying to utilize energy efficient features in our homes. Without reservation, our owners that have moved into a home where we use this natural gas have always been happy that we've used this and very satisfied with the product.
Natural gas from Pensacola Energy, the clean, reliable, earth-friendly choice.
Cooking with natural gas is more controlled than using an electric range. But more importantly, they're less expensive to operate. Don't get burned with electric. Learn more at PensacolaEnergy.com.
Hey Hannah, what are you looking at?
Akeem, I think I need to have my garbage cart replaced and that pothole needs to be repaired.
So call the city.
I don't know. I mean, there's so many numbers, I don't even know where to start.
Hannah, it's simple. Just dial 311.
311? What's that?
It's your one number for access to all city services.
I don't know about that. I mean, wouldn't I have to call the sanitation department about the cart and then the public works department about the pothole?
Hannah, not anymore. You simply dial 311 and you're connected to a knowledgeable representative who can handle your request or connect you to the appropriate department. It's that simple.
311, huh?
311.
Okay, so 311 can help me with my sanitation cart and potholes. Can it help me with anything else?
Absolutely. Street lights, flooding, sidewalks, code requests, traffic signals, the list goes on and on and on. You can reach them by dialing 311 or submitting your request on the city's user-friendly website. They even have a mobile app that you can enter your request on your smartphone.
Wow, I'm impressed.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna call 311.
Thank you for calling Pensacola 311. How can I help you?
I have a pothole on my street and I also need a new garbage cart.
We can take care of that for you. I'll just need the location information and we will process both requests right away.
That's it?
That's it. You can also track the status of your request online as well. Is there anything else I can help you with?
That will be all. Thank you.
No, thank you for helping to keep our city beautiful.
Look, there's debris covering that storm drain. I better call 311 when I can catch my breath.
Why wait? There's a mobile app for that.
Some food for thought for your Friday. In this episode of Coastal Cooking Quick Bites, host John Scanlon from Pensacola Energy shows us how to use natural gas to make pecan-crusted grouper.
On this episode of Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites, we have pecan-crusted grouper with frangelico sauce. Stick around and find out how it's done.
Welcome to Coastal Cooking Quick Bites, brought to you by Pensacola Energy.
Hey, welcome to Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites. I'm your host, John Scanlon, and I have a very special guest with me today, a fellow co-worker with Pensacola Energy, one of our marketing specialists. We have Jim Bootery. Jim, what are you making for us today?
Well, today, John, we're making pecan-crusted grouper with frangelico sauce. And this recipe comes from, if some of you might remember this old restaurant, it's called the Yacht Restaurant. It was located in Pitt Slip back in the 90s. So anyhow, this is another quick dish we're going to do today. We're going to mix up some finely chopped pecans along with some Italian breadcrumbs. And let me grab something to kind of mix that up there with there, buddy. All right, so we get this combination kind of stirred in. We have some grouper fillets over there, fresh grouper fillets. We're going to pass these through flour first. Get them in there, coat them with flour. We're going to coat them, pass them through some milk, and then onto our chopped pecans.
Now, you had regular pecans and you just ran them through a food processor?
I sure did, man. That was an awesome way to do it. Just run it through the food processor. Don't have to worry about spending the time, tedious time of chopping up pecans.
And this recipe is actually, it can be found in the Fiesta Seafood Cookbook. It's 25 years of history from the Fiesta Seafood Grill. Pensacola Energy has the grill. We have a lot of different chefs come on every year at the Pensacola Seafood Festival. 25 years of history in this book. You can buy it for $15, and all the proceeds go to the Escambia Utility Assistance Program, which is a program for the elderly and for the disabled to help pay the utility bills. And it comes with just a ton of excellent restaurants, some that aren't with us anymore, like Jim was saying, the Yacht Restaurant. So if you remember that, then remember the Angus. They're in this book, and it's an excellent gift. And it has these really good recipes in it as well.
All right. While we're kind of getting that together, we're going to let some oil heat up in our pan. We've got it on a medium heat right now while that oil heats up, and then we'll kick it up while we're letting that happen. We'll continue. Just doing this real quick. Sorry. And this is just a basic wash, just flour into the milk, boom, into the pecan and Italian seasoning mix there. All right, now we're putting our grouper fillets in the pan and letting those cook at a medium-high heat, and let's see, like 5 to 7 minutes per side.
Pensacola is my hometown, and I've never had pecan-crusted grouper before, so I'm intrigued. I can't wait.
This is some very good stuff. There's some variations of this recipe that I've come across from New Orleans. There's a pecan-crusted saffron sauce grouper dish from Commander's Palace. It's very similar to this. And what I do when I cook that at home, in order to kind of save some time, I'll get things going on a cast iron skillet and get my grouper fillets in there, but then I'll put them in the oven and let them finish cooking in the oven for about 15, 18 minutes at 400. But it's a different dish, and I'd like to do that one day for you as well. It'd be pretty good.
Well, that's what I like about these recipes that are in the Fiesta Seafood Cookbook is they do have some really simplistic ones that are easy. I mean, and this is pretty easy as well. Just a couple ingredients. Looks phenomenal. It's different than what I would normally make. And I don't know why, because this is very doable.
Very good dish, especially using pecans from local store here, Renfro Pecans. I mean, Renfro Pecans. We got grouper from Joe Patty's, and cooking with Pensacola Energy natural gas. Don't get any better than that, folks. All right, we're going to turn these over. Get the other sides going. Johnny, getting the coloration at the top of these group of fillets here, how that pecan is starting to show its color and cook in and getting crisp on top. Can't wait to sink our teeth into that.
So this has about 5 or 7 minutes, and then
probably about 5 or 7 minutes left, and then we're going to take them off, slide them off on the plate, and then we'll start with the sauce that goes on top of it.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right, our group of fillets are just about done. So let's go ahead and plate a few of these up here. And we'll grab one more out of here before we slide this over. Boy, it looks pretty good.
That looks amazing.
I love how the pecans just
it's like grouper pork chops. That's awesome.
We'll take that. All right. Now, next thing we got to do is prepare our sauce to go on top of the pecan-crusted grouper. This is the Frangelico sauce that we were talking about earlier. So let's get started with that. First off, we're going to have some heavy cream. And again, this recipe is in our Seafood Festival cookbook. All right, we've got the heavy cream going. We're going to put in our Frangelico liqueur. God, it's got a great smell. And then just a little salt and pepper to taste there.
So you're just waiting for this to want to bake a little bit?
This is going to reduce a little bit. Yeah, right. It's going to reduce down. Let the water content cook out of the cream and thicken a little. All right, Johnny, we brought our sauce up to a little boil there. Got all the water content out. Now we're ready to shut the fire off on here. And we're going to put that, drizzle that right on top our grouper, pecan-crusted grouper fillets with Frangelico cream sauce. Okay.
That looks fantastic. Great job, Jim. So you can find this recipe and many more like it in the Fiesta Seafood Cookbook, A Taste of Pensacola. And if you'd like to purchase that book, give us a call at 850-436-5050. Get 25 years of history from the Fiesta Seafood Grill at the Pensacola Seafood Festival. And all the proceeds from the sales of the cookbook go to the Escambia Utility Assistance Program, helping the elderly and the disabled pay their utility bills. Each book's $15. Make sure to hit subscribe, follow the other videos from Coastal Cooking Presents Quick Bites, learn some other great recipes, and we'll see you next time.
This has been Coastal Cooking Quick Bites, brought to you by Pensacola Energy.
That's all we have for this episode of City Roundup. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you same place, same time next week.
This has been City Roundup with Saida Rosa. City Roundup is the City of Pensacola's one-stop shop for everything having to do with Pensacola. Join us again each Friday at 8 a.m. for more of City Roundup.